straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California's net on a jet to London, to Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down, better represent when we come to your town. Say, lay back, slow down, what you represent when we come to your town. Say, get in with the business, I'm gonna be there in a minute. I just booked to Paris.
Welcome everyone, this is all. And here we go with Freak. Remember now, 60 seconds, 5 racks, 5 balls in each rack, 4 one-point balls, and then the favorite, the 2-point money ball.
Well, if my math is right, you got 5 racks, you got 6 points on each rack. That gives you an opportunity for a total to max out at 30 points.
Good.
Very good.
That's the money ball. Now 9 points. Up to 10 now. One last rack remains.
Yeesh.
11 points. That gives him 12. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. His total for the round comes to 12. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, he was totally inconsistent out there. You know, we always talk about guys getting into a rhythm.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
Let's go.
A huge score, 26 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, he just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round. He got his misses out of the way early and then found his rhythm.
So it'll be... And so we'll see Wesley Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews, Kevin, out of Marquette, had a really solid career there, but was undrafted. A player who's...
He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
I thought he had his stroke working pretty well for him. I mean, what do you think about that, Steve? Yeah, solid shooting. He looked very confident.
Let's go.
Redick's got the bars set pretty high for himself in the finals after blowing away the competition in the first round, guys. So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here. He squeaked into this round with the lowest qualifying score so far. He's the first one to go in. He comes away with a total of 15 points. I'd say a solid showing from him.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall it turned out to be a fairly decent round. Yeah, I'd give him kind of a B+ for that one. You know, you hope for more.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. He had the highest score in the last round. Let's see if he can do it again here in the finals.
20 points.
He collects 22 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
You wouldn't expect anything less out of him. I mean, this contest is perfectly suited for him.
And we've reached the finish line of a Foot Locker three-point contest.
alarms go off when I enter the building.
What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe give the fans a little show, too. But you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
Man, you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
No, you got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
This is it, the showcase for the absolute best of the NBA. The All-Star Game set to begin tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's the substitution on the court.
Coaches will decide on the reserves, but either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Russell Westbrook out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Durant, then there's Griffin, and it's Leonard in at the 4 slot. Now here's Freak. Anthony, the pass to Freak. Right wing, Wall wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw tonight.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world. Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Thomas kicks to Freak for the 3. Another shot. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Butler dishes to Freak. And Davis sends it back.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Paul outside. And there's the feed to Cousins. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Freak. From deep three-point range, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Back to Paul. Screen by Cousins. Paul kicks to Cousins. They get it back.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Millsap has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Millsap's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Cousins with a screen for Paul. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Thomas passes to Freak. Kicks to Millsap. Buried from 15 feet out. Millsap's got 5 now.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce. Pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. East All-Stars lead by 7. A great event unfolding, 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star Game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the East All-Stars, Freak in a 2-guard. Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Wall, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Freak dishes to LeBron. Stolen by Durant. It's Harden with the drive from 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. Freak kicks to James. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. A 3-pointer, no good.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
It's John Wall with the rebound. Feeds to Freak. Pulls up. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Freak's got his second bucket. Here is Harden. The dish to Leonard. He feeds it to Westbrook. Picked by Griffin. There's the pass to Durant. His 3-pointers off the mark. Durant's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Freak. No good. Good work defensively by Harden.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Freak. That is good.
Freak with the bucket.
Freak's got 6 points.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Westbrook passes to Griffin. There's the screen. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Durant with another miss.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Freak dishes to LeBron. And he slams that one down.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Harden. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
And Wall kicks to Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That one is off. A big group substitution here for the East. Drummond's checked in for Paul George. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for James. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. Paul kicks to Davis. He dishes it to Hayward. Outside Curry. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Over in the corner, Paul. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Thomas passes to Freak. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And it's 9 points for Freak.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Hayward outside. Out to the right wing. Shoots it up. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Stephen Curry.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Pulls it up. And Davis pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Shoots from the right block. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Freak. The pass to Drummond. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Outside Curry. Screen by Cousins. Paul with the 3. Can't hit. Freak. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 3. And don't go.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting here for the East. Love's checked in for George. Freak comes in for Anthony. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Carter Williams in for John Wall. On the court for the West All-Stars, Green is out there with Hayward. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Butler dishes to Freak. In the corner, it's James. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Freak kicks to Butler. Now here's Freak, guarded closely, and stolen by Hayward. Here's Lillard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Aldridge against Love. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Here's Hayward. It's tipped.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Thomas checked in for the East. Paul's checked in for the West. Over in the corner, Lillard hits the jumper in space. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Thomas passes to Freak. Millsap left side. Now here's Freak, fended by Hayward. Thomas dishes to Freak. The three. Shot is no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one's good.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the East. DeRozan comes in for Butler. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Aldridge. Davis is subbed in for Green.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And both free throws good for Davis. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Paul for 3. The shot's good. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars. Thomas. No luck. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Freak, he's in at 3. DeRozan out there with Lowry, and it's LeBron James, and it's George in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Throws it up high. Knocked away, and stolen by James. There's Freak. Good D by Westbrook.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that. Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one. Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And that one's good.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out here. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the East All-Stars said to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Count that one.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And he gets it to go. That's 10 points for Blake Griffin.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
With the shot, Anthony trying to get open. And that one hits back iron.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. It's going to be on John Wall.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He has 9 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today. And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Dishes to Leonard. Pass to Durant. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Westbrook's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And a wide-open look for Freak. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Freak's gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Right side Leonard. Out to the right wing. Curry wide open, and right through it goes.
Timeout, East All-Stars.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Passes to Freak. He kicks it to George. Here's Wall. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wall. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Wing shot on the way, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. There's the feed to Freak. Outside Lowry. Pass to Freak. Kicks it to George. No one near him. That is good. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
The West All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 4. Now here's Curry. It's Westbrook with the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Lowry kicks to Freak. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Plays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 22. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Over to the left wing. There's Freak. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Hall's checked in. Curry passes to Paul. Feeds it to Griffin. Anthony with the block. And now the fast break. George with the ball. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Griffin kicks to Curry. Back to Griffin.
That's a walk.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
Oh! Yo, look towards the darkness! Nah, yo, look towards the
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The regular season on its last legs. We can almost taste the playoffs from here. Kenny, how do they taste?
Wait, hold on. Ooh, it tastes like chicken.
Barbecue chicken?
Oh, yeah.
The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And out of the lineup, Vucevic, they want him healthy.
Kevin, this is a big blow to this team. I mean, he's going to miss some of the playoffs and perhaps all of them.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. A look at the 76ers starting group. Smith is out there with Hollis Thompson. Then it's Noel. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. Here's Orlando now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Orlando on D. It's a 3-point game. Thompson with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Smith kicks to Covington. There's the pick. Down low. Out to Smith. 5 to shoot. He's looking for Noel and finds him. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one misses. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now Thompson, following the three-point attempt by Freak. From the arc. And it's Freak with the rebound. Here's Orlando now. Shoots. They get it again. Aldridge can't get it to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
There's a screen by Noel. This one for 3. And it's Thompson again missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And it's Freak missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Covington inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Aldridge, the pass to Freak. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And stolen by Freak. And now Orlando on the break. Freak with the ball. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Covington. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Holmes, defended by Gordon, feeds to Covington, fires for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Magic leading by 3. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
That's good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
For Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And Freak throws it down.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Noel, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Gordon dishes to Freak, and he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 11 points.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now, here's Thompson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Freak from deep. And it's Noel with the rebound. There's the pass to Covington. Holmes, defended by Gordon. And he gets the bucket.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Shooting teams this month.
Let the
you
game
don't want to
come
put
to
these
you.
guys in the line too often.
Forcing the issue too
Fifth
much.
on the list, the Magic.
And they've had a lot of success. High level, so I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ilyasova comes in for Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Payton in for Scott. Now here's Payton, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Fournier kicks to Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got 14.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Marshall with it. Last time out he had 13 points. And that one's good.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Pass to Houston. With 4 seconds on the clock. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. He's got 5. Freak. And released it in time, but it's off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Johnson.
And now the second quarter. More for Orlando. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. The Magic trail by 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Ish Smith. He's out there with Thompson. Noel is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Holmes in at the power forwards position.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Oladipo, the pass to Freak. Smith against Oladipo. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Scott, good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 35 points, and he also was creating for others by getting the ball in a position to score it. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Here's Covington following the basket by Freak. Covington with the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Magic trail by 4. Scott kicks to Freak. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Dishes it to Covington. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. And that one's good. Noel's got 5.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, how pretty is that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's a screen by Noel. Smith dishes to Noel. And down to the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Now, here's Scott. He had 13 points in the win against the Kings.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And it's Noel missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Oladipo for 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 26 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Freak, he's in at small forward. Cole Aldrich is out there with Gordon. Then there's Scott, and it's Oladipo in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Oladipo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Smith against Scott. There's the screen. And it's Smith penetrating. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Smith's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers. Now here's Freak. He's guarded close. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And here's Covington from the arc. Here's Holmes. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
And the shot is good. And now... a 5-point 76ers lead. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Scott. And it's off from 3-point range.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
They set the pick. Smith kicks to Thompson. 3-pointer. And it's Thompson again missing.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Freak. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Smith kicks to Covington. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Freak passes to Gordon. Outside, Scott. The feed now to Freak. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Passes it to Gordon. Here's Freak. Over Noel. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too
league-wide. First in assists, second in scoring, and they're number 2 in rejections. This is a team that thrives on blocking shots and takes great pride in it.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Now, here's Marshall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And stolen by Freak. Fast break. Here come the Magic. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Payton.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Embiid with a screen on Payton. The pass to Houston. Front pass the arc. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Payton. Launches it. They get it back. Ilyasova. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. They set the pick. Now here's Freak. 28 points for him. 1:53 left to play here in the 3rd.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Philadelphia with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. Here's Embiid, and it's off the back rim. No good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in goals.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
The 76ers lead it. Here's Marshall. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 76ers?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Here's Freak. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now here's Marshall, covered by Payton. Screen by Grant. Shot clock at 5. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Stokes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Free dishes to Stokes. Comes up empty down low. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Embiid with it. Stokes there. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got his first basket of the night. The Magic trail by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Houston covered by Payton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. 76ers lead by 6. And we've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The 76ers leading by 6. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then there's Grant. Then it's Smith. And it's Houston at the shooting guard position. There's Freak. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody. Excited to have you in the house with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It is the NBA playoffs. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have.
Yes. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference over the regular season. They know it's what they do now that will truly define their season. And here we are, first round of the playoffs. Shaq, what do you think is the biggest difference between regular season and postseason ball?
Ernie, that's the easiest question you've ever asked me in your life. More energy, more from your teammates, more from your fans, more from your opponents. Some players will take the bull by the horns, others will get thrown off it. So you just got to go out and be ready, but you definitely got to raise your level, Ernie.
Have you ever taken a bull by the horns?
Never. I sure have.
Oh, my God.
Please, describe.
Well, the bull came at me, right?
Okay.
And he was running. So I grabbed his horns, and I did this little shoulder jammy. Put his neck out of place. He fell.
Anyway, for
Yes,
coaches,
please.
the game becomes much more chess.
The Amway Center, where the crowd is on their feet already. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. This is Kevin Holland along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Take a look at the Magic. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. So I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Amir Johnson is out there with Jordan. And it's Smart in at the point. And it's Gordon missing. Orlando on D. No one near Turner as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. You can put Coach in the crowd that feels Game 1 is the most important game in the series. He said... game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Bradley kicks to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Johnson dishes to Smart. Boston again missing.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And he gets the bucket. Freak's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That's good.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
To the wing on the left. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Off the inbound. And it's Freak missing. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Turner passes to Smart. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bradley with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. 6 to shoot. Bradley kicks to Johnson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Freak dishes to Gordon. Payton kicks to Freak. Gordon against Johnson. And the shot is good. 6 points for Freak.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.